Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out RiffTrax the game. So this is just going to be a quick overview of the game. Maybe I'll feature it later on via gameplay, but I just want to quickly show you what this is. That way you can decide whether or not you'd want to pick it up for yourself. So RiffTrax the game you can find on Steam for about $10 or so. This is a follow-up game to What the Dub. What the Dub in this game are very similar in the sense that you're given this B-movie clip, and then as the people are talking, part of it will be sort of just muted out. And then it's your job to sort of fill in the blanks, come up with something funny that the character might say. This game, however, RiffTrax, features an additional mode where rather than be creative and enter your own thing, you're given the option to pick from like 6 to 8 different cards, and then you can sort of throw in what they're going to say. So if you're not feeling all that creative and you just don't have the funny juices flowing, you can choose that mode. And it's more akin to, say, Cards Against Humanity, Apples to Apples, what do you mean? Games that give you a hand of cards that you can choose, you know what I mean? So there's 2 different modes to this. That's what I really like about RiffTrax the game. But otherwise, it has the same options that What the Dub did. Speaking of options, we'll just go through this real quick. Under gameplay settings, just pause if you want to see any of this in greater detail, but there's a bad word filter, there's a riff for me button, which is nice. It's a pre-written riff. Should you, again, if you're in creative mode and you can't think of anything, you can do a riff for me, which is nice. Progressive scoring, typically each round, the points are just given more and more and more, but you can turn that off if you want to. So like first round is 100 points, second round's 200. But again, if you want to equalize that, you can mess with that. If you want the clip to repeat so that you can just sort of soak in it in a second time to see what it is, then you can turn that on to 2x. Delay in between riffs is a thing. Roofbot Setting. So in this game, there's an actual bot that will answer as well. They'll throw their answer into the mix. And you don't know if it came from them or if it came from the other players, which is kind of nice. Now, you can turn this off if you want to. If you do turn it off, it says RiffBot submissions will only be included in 2-player games. That way, I mean, the RiffBot will always be there in 2 players because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You're just going to vote for the other person and no one will win the game. But with a RiffBot, with a third AI bots, at least in 2 players, you'll be able to play this game, which is kind of nice. Now, the bot doesn't vote on anything. It's just so happens if the bot is funnier than both of you combined, well, the bot's going to win. But so you could turn that on or off. If you turn it on, that means it will be available in 3 to 5 player game sessions. But if you turn it off, it'll be 2-player only. There's also this Playback Mode. Riff for Me and RiffBot is played back with RiffTrax cast voiceover recordings, or you can do text-to-speech. So you can turn that on or off. You can also choose the IQ of the write a riff and pick a riff. The bot will either be given a list of choices that match the clip or not, or a mix. So there's low, medium, and high. If it's on high, that means that the bot will be given the best possible responses and then choose one of them that matches the clip exactly. Whereas with like medium, it's more of a mix. It'll get random things to choose from, possibly some ones that fit the clip good. Other than that, the low is just like, it's just completely random. If the bot chooses something that doesn't make any sense, then that's because it's on a low IQ setting. This pick a riff is the same way. There's also streaming options. Just pause the video if you want to see any of this in greater detail. You can allow an audience. You can join mid-game, which is kind of cool. Moderation, hidden room code, and the like. Audio and video. I just have the music off for the sake of the commentary and to prevent copyright issues. Display subtitles, voice chat. I guess that's just standard stuff. And then when you hit play, there's host a game, find a game, which is in beta right now, and then there's the join via room code. If I click on host, I can again choose either write a riff or pick a riff. Write, again, is the freedom, just like in What the Dub, to pick what you want. Just type it in, and, you know, players will vote on the best response. Whereas in Pick a Riff, you're given a list of predetermined choices or responses, and you pick the one that you like the best, similar to, again, Cards Against Humanity or What Do You Meme, that kind of thing. It says 6 randomly selected riffs. One thing that I would recommend doing, there's public, private, local, just do private. You can actually adjust the game settings from here as well. Number of rounds, you can adjust that as you want. If you're going to do creative mode, definitely up the riff input time. Gives players more chance and more time to come up with something clever, I guess. Vote input time, I didn't really have to mess with. Auto riff refresh. Now, whenever you're given a hand of cards, and you pick one, and then you move on to the next round, you keep the predetermined hand that you had plus one that you drew to replace the one that you chose from last round. Similar to that of, say, Apples to Apples, Cards Against Humanity. But with Auto Riff Refresh on, you get a completely new hand of cards every single round, keeping it nice and fresh. I have that on. It's off by default. There are more options that you can mess around with at your leisure, like I said. But I recommend, you know, trying back and forth just to, you know, get a feel of what you like and what you don't like. That's what's really cool. I'll hit start game. I don't think I can actually...
Put out the wiener wraps and snacks. It's time to riff.
Yeah. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to go to RiffTrax.games via web browser, via your phone, however you see fit. And you're going to input that room code, and then you'll be able to just join the room. The first player to join the room will have the option to start it. Now, because it's just me today, I can't actually show you the game, but if you want to see similar gameplay styles, check out my What the Dub videos. It's very similar in that regard. But yeah, that is what you're going to get should you decide to pick up this game. I am enjoying RiffTrax more so than What the Dub, again, for the sake of 11 o'clock at night, no one is feeling relatively funny or clever. So hey, just do the mode where you get to pick a response. I think it's a lot more casual that way, and there's very little pressure to be funny. So yeah, go check this game out. Again, it's around $10 or so on Steam. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.